So how would you personally sum up your first season at the Tigers?
First season, a lot of learnings.
Hello and welcome to Win, Learn or Draw.
The Tigers don't lose.
The win or they learn.
The Tigers!
We're in a crocodile roll for our life.
Win and learn from it.
What better person to learn from?
Oh, what are they teaching this place?
Let's go!
Welcome to the Win, Learn or Draw podcast. It's a West Tigers podcast. The reason it's called Win, Learn or Draw is because the Tigers never, ever, ever lose. They only learn. And very occasionally, but not for 25 years, they draw.
Yep.
Did you know
What about
that?
win?
We definitely win, because win we did on the weekend, Saturday night, in the Galvin Bowl Cup. Our age-old rivals, the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. From my understanding, all we do is win against them.
Yep.
2-0 since the drama of last year. Very, very comfortable 22-16 win.
Never in doubt. Nice, easy watch, wasn't it?
The words never in doubt was spouted a fair few times on Saturday night. Before we get stuck into it, just a reminder, the 05 Club is well and truly here. We've got a bunch of people that have signed up to it. Now, we're not here to give you more content over there because we're both very busy, man. We are both very busy, man. But we would really,
believe us,
really appreciate $5 a month just to do this, what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Enter your ear holes for free. So the more 05 members we get, the less ads we need.
Yep. And the more stuff we will do. So
That's right.
Ball's in your court, people. Really.
The ball is well and truly in your court. On the other side of the fence, there's the Win, Learn or Draw store at winlearnordrawpod.shop. Now, I've written here, new gear coming next month.
News to me. What do
I
we
know.
got?
This is where I was going to...
Are we getting the Jock Madden jock straps?
Yeah. Well, we're starting with that. And then the fezzes.
Yeah.
So jock straps and fezzes. If they don't sell, maybe like beanies and hoodies or something. But
big if, they will sell.
I put it here to hold ourselves a little bit accountable to get something off the ground.
Love it.
I know you've got a very busy month coming up, but...
I'll be overseas for 3.5 weeks, but I expect it to be all done by the time I'm back.
That's generally how it works. Oh, I was hoping that you would bring some stuff back, but...
Yeah. Maybe we'll take that one offline.
But yes, before we get into the set of six as well, we've always got our commit. Now, we had such a good night out there on Saturday.
The best night.
Thank you so much to the good people at One World Courier.
Yep.
Now, they delivered.
Absolutely. Bobby Lee and Paul.
Yes.
Great time had by all.
Two of the greats came down from Queensland, spent the night with us.
Yeah. Bobby Lee's partner, he's a Dogs fan, but he wore Tigers gear.
He did.
Saw the light.
He did.
Saw it, and he went home with he would have been happy in the end because the Tigers got up.
Yes.
So he made the right call early.
That's right. He's a very lucky man that he was wearing Tigers gear in the Cumberland Lounge. I can tell him that.
I was about to ask security to kick him out, but he said he's going to leave the Tigers gear on. So
he's a good man. And then Adam Spaz joined us as well.
Oh, friend of the show, Adam Spaz, on fire. Had a great time.
One of the great men. Had a couple of beers with him afterwards as well. He's one of the greats.
He is.
One of the greats. Now, One World Courier, delivery of the week. So we like to kind of start the show with the delivery of the week. And this week it is.
Yeah. Well, the person getting the One World Courier delivery of the week this week is a young player who we ran into after the game.
Yep.
Because we had great access from One World Courier. They got us down on the side of the field. We got to be part of the Guard of Honour to lead them out for the second half. We inspired the boys with each of them got a claw out on the way past, which, I mean, it was reflected in their performance, wasn't it? It really inspired them to kick on. But post-game, we got to go down there as well. And we bumped into this young player. He came and said, "G'day." He told me I looked good as well. You were there, you heard it.
Did.
And then he goes, "Hey, shout us out on the pod, boys." So to that young player, he's got a lot of potential. Make sure you keep your eye on him. Jarome Luai. He is our One World Courier delivery of the week this week because obviously we'd had a few learns in a row. It had been a month between teachings. And I thought this was one of his best games for the club. Obviously, we had Appy back as well. We had Dream Buller, Twali, a lot of good ins. However, I always knew we were going to teach in this game because Jerome was going to go to an extra level. Obviously, we're playing against Galvin, who left last year. There's a bit of stuff that went down. But the way that he ripped in, he was great with ball in hand, but the way he ripped in defence, some of his defence, and the way that he, at the end of the game, nailed Satili Tupanua, who'd been giving us a tough time for most of the game, stood over the top of him. It kicked off a little bit of a fracas, just to put an exclamation point on the performance. He was outstanding. So I thought he delivered on the field, off the field as well. He stood around for about half an hour, signing stuff, signing his boots, and then telling me I looked good as well. So what more do you want? Here's the complete package. and a deserved winner of our One World Courier Delivery of the Week.
Now, there were a few comments saying, hold on, weren't you boys getting stuck into him over the last 3 weeks?
Well, I wasn't. Go back and check the tapes.
Now, I had a segment where we spoke about maybe he'd be better off the bench, okay? So I never said drop him. I never said anything like that. All I was saying was maybe he needs a little bit of motivation to pick up his game on the field. Did it work? Seemingly it did, because he just won One World Courier Delivery of the Week.
Proof's in the pudding.
Played extraordinarily well. Came up to us afterwards, so give us a shout on the potty.
Yep.
We've done that. I think, no bad blood there for Jarome and I. I think we kind of saw eye to eye on the field out there.
Absolutely.
And do you know what? It worked.
And he was a one-take wonder in our clip. We might play the clip calling for raw emotion voice notes when we get to that segment a little bit later in the show.
Yes.
But a great sport. One of the great guys. You can't stay, we're discussing it immediately after, like, how could you stay mad at a guy like that for, pursuing another opportunity elsewhere?
I never was mad at him, though.
Yeah.
I just said, maybe he'd be more effective in a different position.
And for the record, go and check the tapes. I said no, he should still start. So I got your back, Romy. But well done. Outstanding performance from him and a deserved winner of One World Courier of the Week.
Absolutely. Now, let's get stuck into the six again. Tackle one, obviously.
We got a little One World Courier
you're very
later
right.
in the show.
You're very right. It's even highlighted in yellow there, and I've still missed it. Now, we know that we gave away One World Courier gave away a couple of corporate tickets for the Bulldogs game. So congrats to the winners.
Yes, lovely to meet them on the weekend as well.
In there with us. This time, they are giving away. Now, turn this up a little bit.
Pull over if you're driving.
Pull over if you're driving. If you're watching on YouTube, turn up the computer speakers a little bit. They are giving away the chance to win money can't buy experience in the scoreboard at Leichhardt.
Oh, wow.
In the last ever Leichhardt Oval game as it currently stands.
Yep.
You get to go in the scoreboard. You might have seen Lockie Mack do it last year, Hammy.
Yes, FOMO. Yep.
FOMO. Well, now they're giving the chance for one lucky punter, student, whoever, to go in there and change the score within the Leichhardt Oval scoreboard. Can you believe that?
That is, the hair on my arms is already standing up. Just the experience of, I've always wondered what it'd be like to be that person changing the numbers as everyone's going, oh, and we're tallying a team up by 40 or 50 points, which we will be doing.
It's the Titans.
Because we've got the Titans.
That's right.
Yeah.
So either way, there'll be a lot of scoreboard
Corey
movement.
Thompson Cup.
That's right. And I, that's like a boyhood dream for me.
Is.
So I'm very jealous.
Enter.
I should enter. I really should. But I'm very jealous of whoever wins that. But head onto their socials, give them a follow, give them a like.
Yep.
And you will be able to see how you win that competition.
Okay.
But
Instructions to follow on the One World Courier socials.
That's right.
Nice.
It'll be for the June 14 game. So you've got a little bit of time, but keep an eye on what's going on.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that. All right. Well, good luck if you're entering that one.
Good luck
thanks to One World Courier for all of their unwavering support.
That's right. Thank you again. Now, tackle one, the game / our experience. So we got there about half an hour prior to the game.
We did. Straight in the Cumberland Lounge.
Fair to say there were a fair few nerves in and about the place, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It was a must, as you put it, a must-teach game.
Yep.
We had to teach. There's no way we could have learned. We just learned 3 weeks in a row. We came off the bye. We had a lot of our star students and professors
pupils
coming back from suspension and injury. And, it was there to be won. And they turned up. I think it was one of those gritty kind of, sloppy wins that we've often lost before in the past. That is must win and we need to win. And that's the type of wins that get you into the top 8.
Absolutely. And there were some star pupils on the day. I want to give a few people a little bit of credit, if I may.
You may.
I thought Jarome Luai was outstanding at the back. We've missed that in the last few weeks. When a bomb goes up, you had a bit of peace of mind. He's going to get up and catch it 99 times out of 100. He came down with the ball. His defence was outstanding. He denied that Crichton try right on halftime, which would have been huge as well. And he had some nice runs himself. Scored a beautiful try off the offload of Kai Pearce-Paul as well. He was immense. We've missed him for the last few weeks. Geez, you notice the difference when a guy like him is standing there at the back of your team. I thought he was awesome.
He's a world-class quality fullback. There's no denying that. He certainly does make a difference. There was also an argument to say, and we can touch on this in a moment, but it's also an argument to say, if you slow it down enough, that he held Josh Curran up as well.
Yep.
So not even that was an absolute try. Well, we know it wasn't a try at all in the end. Because you just cannot make contact with the kicker's leg.
Got to stamp that out of the game. You can't do that.
We're very lucky that Jarome Luai isn't a Mitch Moses and carried on and rolled around on the ground.
Absolutely.
Bulldogs are lucky that didn't happen. At the end of the day, the rules are black and white.
They're black and white. Go and read them. Check them out.
Orange.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Orange, white, and black.
Honestly.
Very simple.
Don't know what they're carrying on about.
No,
but yes,
neither do I.
Jarome Luai was immense. I thought the inclusion of Appy again, he had probably fewer minutes than I would have anticipated. I guess his match fitness is probably a little bit down.
Yep.
Latu came on and played hooker for a bit. But
Did you notice the difference with Appy out there, though? Just a lot of quick running out of the ruck, getting us going.
Well, what was his plus minus again? Because I assume he went off at 16-0. And then they got it back close again. Like him on the field, it just makes an absolute world of difference.
So influential. He was outstanding. Good to have him back. I want to give some flowers to Jarome Skelton. It's over. No more 19th jersey, 18th jersey, none of that shit. I don't care if he had one error. All the people we've tried it in the outside backs have had far more than
Multiple
one error.
errors, yeah.
But they're not pumping out 227 of the best, 71 post contacts. I feel like they kind of targeted him a little bit. They kept on kicking off to him, expecting that error whenever it was going to come. But Jizzy was running the ball back hard.
He just catch it and
I would rather, I'll cop one or two errors. And yes, there's going to be some frustrating ones at times, sure. But he was an absolute weapon. 2 tries, ran the ball so hard. I think he's just got to be in the team.
Yep. A couple other guys that made their return that impressed in certain ways. Like Macassini, poor bloke. He just gets so battered every time he runs the ball up. No wonder he was...
He had a crack. Geez, they go after him, don't they?
They really... Because, I mean, that's what they need to do, right? Is just absolutely crush him in defence so he's not as effective in attack. Still set up that try for Skelton, that first one down the left edge. Alex Twal, brilliant. We're going to miss him for a few weeks. We'll touch on that
with the knee
soon. But he was just fantastic again. I feel like... I know we keep comparing him to the Isaiah Yeo kind of player, but he just knows... He makes the right choice every time when to pass and when to run.
Yep.
So he's always getting a good amount of meters. His tackles are so efficient. And he's always like linking passing when he needs to. So he was brilliant. Tino Tavana had a pretty successful comeback as well. Scored a try.
Nice try. Nice aerial target, which we love. Jock Madden, I thought, worked his arse off in defence.
Defended very well, Jock. Yep. A couple of ordinary kicks, a couple of good kicks as well. Found Kiraz kind of out of position a fair few times and kicked on the opposite side of the field. So all in all, a good game.
Terrell May's the last one I wanted to shout out as well.
Yeah, well, he gets his own tackle.
He gets his own tackle. Sorry for letting
He gets his own tackle. Tackle 2, the Terrell May tackle.
Yep.
Mate, can I read you his stats?
Please.
64 minutes, 18 runs for 167 metres, 64 of those post-contact metres, 3 tackle breaks, 4 offloads, 51 tackles and 0 missed.
Yeah. Still no Saifidi though, is he?
He's no Jacob Saifidi.
Yeah.
No, he's no Mitch Barnett.
No.
He can't move like Mitch Barnett.
No.
He's no Adam Fanua-Blake.
No.
He's no Isaiah Yeo. The list goes on.
It does.
Honestly, if he doesn't get picked in that Blues team, I don't want him to. You don't want him to.
Yeah.
Because we're playing the bye.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I just don't understand. He is just absolutely tearing it up. He's
Crazy.
one of the safest players we've ever had.
Yeah. He's just, you know what you're going to get from him. Works his ass off. I like that the minutes have come down a little bit this year. 10 minutes less or 15 minutes less than he used to, but you're just getting quality for the whole time. He's a weapon. Definitely the standout in the JFTA Petrochemical Services engine room this week.
Absolutely. Another 100 in Supercoach as well, which is just phenomenal.
Raise the bat.
Him and Twali just seem to be the perfect kind of 1-2 punch of reliability in those middle tackles of each set. So good on you, Terrell. Tackle 2, owner this week. Now, tackle 3, we're going to touch on the outs, the upcoming outs, and what we might need to do to fill these gaps. Okay?
Yep.
Sione Finu failed his HIA. So he kind of had that left edge. Alex, the Saybarge, Sayfarth came on and covered that position.
Yep.
With some inconsistency, I would say. Had some good moments. I think he was part of that Satili Tupanua tackle at the end of the game that made him lose the ball.
Yes.
Had a couple of barriers as well as the Saybarge.
Got cleaned up by a ref.
Got cleaned up by a ref. I don't think he waltzes into that left back row position as a starter.
Yeah.
I still think his best position is coming off the bench for a rip and a tear for 20 minutes. I think you'd agree with that.
Yep.
Yep.
Who do we think then?
I mean, I've got to go with Ethan Roberts. He played pretty consistent in New South Wales Cup on the weekend by all reports.
Gotcha. Charlie Murray, or is he more of a middle?
Well, this is where I see Charlie Murray coming in. Twal, I don't know if you saw the clip, but do you know how Twal got injured? The Saybarge chuggered straight into his knee. It was friendly fire.
Come on.
I'm not kidding.
That's not great.
I'm not kidding. Straight into like a chop block style. I don't know how much of a wrestling fan you are, but a bit of a chop block down into the knee. Probably would have got a penalty if it was to an opposing player. So he'll miss 1 to 4 weeks, Twile.
Not great.
Probably having his best year ever, but yeah, unlucky with a knee that was already injured too. So my choice, and I did give him a little handshake, a little bit of a dap at halftime, was Charlie Murray in that lock roll. Big boy too.
Huge.
So is big Maverick guy. He's enormous.
They are big boys. And Royce Hunt was within touching distance as well.
He was.
Huge.
But yeah, Charlie Murray goes in a lock for me. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I know. I'm happy with that. In fact, Rue was talking about him this morning. He's like, when's he going to get a crack? Because he's a pretty good player from what Rue's seen. And I said, I agree. Sounds like it'll come sooner than later. So all the best to him when he gets his crack. But yeah, definitely going to have to replace a couple of those guys. Another one I see you've got on here is Hamasi Makasini. Had a few things, had a bit of a head knock, then had the shoulder. The shoulder's about 4 to 6.
Yeah, there's 2 to 6 is what the NRL physio, which is everyone's most reliable source of injury news. Of course,
that's where we go.
2 to 6 weeks, they think, like that'll help him. Just again, I don't know. Maybe give him 6 weeks because he's.
I would be inclined to give him longer to recover. I wouldn't be rushing him back. So I'm aligned with you there.
Yep.
I think. Look, it'd be interesting to see what they do. Stafford Toll was the spare outside back on the bench on the weekend. I got to say, he got dropped a few weeks ago due to his defence. Got he ripped in on the weekend.
Yeah,
he made some very important tackles on Stephen Crichton.
Yes.
Towards the end of the game.
Yep.
Give me that version of Stafford Toa, and I'm happy.
Yep.
Slot him straight in, but that's always sort of been the problem. The best and the worst are a little bit too far apart. However, glass half full. I thought he was very good on the weekend.
Yeah, I think he slots into that position. I'll tell you what, we'll jump into tackle 4 and I'll tell you where the other options are and how they performed on the weekend.
Okay.
These are blokes that are probably going to take jersey 18-19 with Star going into the starting lineup. So, New South Wales Cup, Wests beat the Bulldogs 38-26.
Nice.
Now, the Bulldogs are pretty high flying, mind you. We're now into 8th. In a competition that's not top 8 finals, but that's
top
all good.
05, isn't it?
Yeah, it's top 05, but 8th is still good. 4 tries to Solomon Sakuru.
Nice.
This is a bloke we've been tracking all year. I think he's now equal top or top kind of 4-5 try scorers in that league at the moment. And considering we're 8th, that's ahead of where he should be. 4 tries to Sakuru. Now, Fainga set most of them up, who was his centre inside him, but Sakuru can play back row as well.
Yep.
So he has a bit of versatility. They can go across back row, centre, winger.
Nice.
Luke Laulili apparently had a blinder.
Nice.
Scored 2 tries and was carrying blokes left, right and centre. I was listening to the good people, Joel and the boys on the West Tigers podcast. They were saying Luke Laulili had a blinder carrying troops on his back, which he's not known for.
Yeah.
So he's obviously given it his absolute best.
Yeah, he does run... early comparisons were to like a young Brian Todd. Oh, he has got it in him.
He's got it in him.
Boshing blokes, so good on him.
And Heath Mason scored a try at fullback as well. So a couple of contenders there to come onto that bench, all with their own attributes. All of them can play quite versatile roles as well. So Mason can cover the halves and fullback. Sakura and Laulili can cover those outside back positions. So I would say they go with Stafford in it. Centre and then bring one of those 3 probably
our Lely.
Yeah, I'd say with the NRL experience.
Yep,
you'd say. Jersey Flegg keep on rolling, baby. 26-20 winners over the Bulldogs. Now 7-1 and 1 draw. 7 wins, one draw.
Shout out, keeping the sponsors happy there. Which we love.
They are. Yes, a statement win. Nothing but West Tigers tells me on Twitter, who continue to roll under Shane Sultana.
How good.
The great man. Tries to, in and amongst...
Any relation to Tash?
I'd have to think so.
Yeah.
I think we've covered this.
Let us know in the comments below.
Tash, if you're listening, do you know Shane?
Yeah.
Tries to Jackatard, who dropped down to Jersey Flegg.
Okay.
So Heath Mason played fullback in Cup. Jackatard went down to Jersey Flegg.
That's the trench in action, baby.
That's the trench. And Glassy got another one.
Glassy half full.
Yep, Glassy move. We'll round out.
He's a glass act, isn't he?
He is a glass act.
One to watch.
We'll round out round 13 into 2nd spot in Jersey Flegg.
How good.
That's just 1 behind 1st.
It is. Do the math. Love it. How good's that?
So
wins across the board.
Wins across the board against the Bulldogs in all grades. So
Cop that, Dogs.
Fantastic weekend for the Tigers.
Well done.
Deserves a round of applause.
Shout out to you.
Glass act.
Yeah. Glassy.
Tackle 5, look toward the future. Now, start off by saying it looks like Connor Watson is Gornsky.
Yeah.
Looks like he'll go to the Dragons for 1 year and the Chiefs for 2.
Good fit for the Dragons. Kudos. I like it. Great player anywhere, but
I heard you say on SEN you're happy for the Dragons.
yeah, I
Yep.
think makes the most sense for them right now for 1 year.
Okay. Talking about making sense. This Jake Averillo news that he could be coming to the Tigers from next year for 3 years, I think.
Yep.
What a signing.
Yes.
Now, the press is saying it's a Luai replacement. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, interesting. Well, not my immediate thought for a Luai replacement, but when you have a look at him, he's played 7 at the Dogs. He's played a little bit of 6 at the Dolphins, played a bit of centres as well. Cut from a similar cloth or a similar pedigree kind of to Adam Dewey, who played a lot of those sort of positions too. He's probably played a bit of fullback as well at some stage.
Yeah, lots, yeah.
So there you go, kind of a good running half. Be interesting to see what the long-term replacement is at 7, or does Dewey keep playing 7, or how does that kind of work? But I like the option of having one of those guys in your halves that is like that style of player who can run, got a bit of X factor, a little bit unorthodox. He kind of ticks that box. So
I remember he had a run just before he went to the Dolphins. He was playing halfback for Canterbury, and he was killing it.
Yeah.
Like, he was unbelievably good. They were very weak at that time, but he was really a standout. Since he's been at the Dolphins, he's primarily played centre.
Yep.
Now, I would think that he's been signed as a centre for the Tigers. We are not short on Luai replacements.
No.
We've got Fainu.
Yeah.
We've got Javon. We've got Madden. We've got Dewey.
yeah. Well, he's a utility, so he can kind of go wherever.
Well, he's
but
1 to 7. He's genuinely 1 to 7.
Yeah.
He's played every single one of those positions. So, but I do think he walks into that right centre position for us. Taylor May's the other centre.
Yep.
And then you've got
Hamasi on the wing.
Exactly. So I think maybe touted as the Luai replacement is kind of more so like they're reallocating Luai's budget to sign him.
Yep.
But I don't think he's a like for like.
Hopefully not all of Luai's budget. I wouldn't be paying him.
No. Well, they've obviously upgraded players across the board.
Yeah.
And Sam Fainu is the big target now.
Yep.
But I think they've taken a big chunk of Luai's budget to pay Jake Averillo.
Gotcha.
Although it is 2027 and Luai will be there at the same time. So that tells you everything you need to know.
Makes you think.
Either way, a great signing.
Love it.
You happy with it?
I'm with you. Initially, I was a bit random, but the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, yes, good player.
Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
We'll take
I'm
him.
very happy with it. I'm a big Jake Averillo fan. I think I even said
Show me the road to Averillo.
Go.
That's
that it?
That's the name of the song, I'm pretty sure. Show me the road to Averillo.
Really?
Yeah, keep padding for me. I'll find it.
Okay, I'll pad. Tackle 6. Now, this is a quite an interesting one. Guilty as charged. I'd had a few West Tigers bidders on
Show me
Saturday.
the way to Amarillo. Is this the way to Amarillo? Peter Kay featuring Tony Christie. So
There you go.
Go and check that out. I won't play it now because otherwise we won't be able to monetize this clip on YouTube.
Show me the way to Amarillo.
Yeah.
To Avarillo. Yes, so tackle 6. Yes, I had a few West Tigers bidders on Saturday night. Guilty as charged. But
Throw the book at him.
I jumped on, and I think Flaxxy was carrying on about something. Notable Penrith fan.
Yeah.
Notable for saying, I'm not going to cut my hair until the Tigers win 5 games in a row.
Panthers.
Panthers, sorry, of course.
That would have been a good bit of content that would have been still going.
Exactly. He'd still have long hair. Now, the Panthers winning 5 games in a row is like, honestly, one of the most obvious things I think you could think of in the world of rugby league. So I said to him, hey, Flaxxy, from the Win, Learn or Draw account, if the Tigers win next week when we play Penrith, you have to not cut your hair for a year.
Yeah.
With a handshake emoji. You're on board with this?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm with you so far. Yep.
Flaxxy then responded and said, if we win 13 plus, as in the Panthers, you have to wear a Panthers jersey to the round 27 game. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I like this. I don't know if Matty has a mic down there. Love to get a third party's thoughts, and I'd love to get some comments on this as well. We'll probably clip this up and put it out to the people. What do you reckon? Should we take this bet or not? I'm leaning towards yes.
Panthers win 1-12, then there's no result. Void bet.
Okay.
So, but if they win 13
Darius
plus,
Void.
Darius Void. But if they win 13 plus, we're wearing Panthers jerseys to the round 27 game.
Yeah. Which would be tough, Carrie, because given that it's so tight at the moment, we're sitting 10th right now. We'll probably be a mathematical chance of making it if we win. So we'll be there in Panthers jerseys. But I'm leaning towards a big yes on this one. Yourself, what do you reckon?
I think we put it out on the poll on a Fanua.
We'll put it on a Fanua poll. We're going to clip this up. You let us know. Should we take Flaxxy on in this bet? We're both kind of leaning towards yes. Just get us over the line, people, one way or the other. Let us know your thoughts. I'd love to see him. Surely that'll fire the boys up as well. If you want to see poor old Flaxxy getting around without cutting his hair for 12 months. So the game's on Saturday. So
Sunday, 2 p.m.
Sunday. So that'll be... He won't be able to cut his hair until the 7th of June, 2027. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's almost a whole financial year worth of not getting his hair cut.
That's insane. And do you know what's funny? Is he got his hair cut like Felice Kafusi, so it's probably growing out quite strangely.
Yeah.
So he'll just end up with a big...
Ethan Strange.
Yes. Jasmine Strange. Big mullet down the back of his neck.
I like it.
Which should fit in perfectly at Penrith, to be honest.
Yep. Well, we're pretty close to ticking this one off, but people, get on the Fanua poll. Let us know what you reckon. We'll report back with Flaxxy next week, but leaning towards yes. Fire up, boys.
Fire up.
Close personal friend Jarome Luai. We'll flick this onto him. Hopefully he can use it to rev the boys up.
Well, now he's the best friend of the show.
Yeah.
He's made that pretty clear and knows that I use those comments to motivate him. Now that we're all clear on that, he has to use this as motivation for the weekend.
Yep.
Not that playing against your old team is enough motivation, but this is good stuff.
Absolutely. 100%. Thank you, Flaxxy, for throwing down the gauntlet. We'll report back.
Let's go, Flaxxy. Before we get into two of our most favourite segments on the show, the Top 05 and the Raw Emotion, we are going to have an ad break.
Love it.
And create some ad revenue. And then after that, we will come through with Hammy's Top 05. Looking forward to hearing it.
Yep. Welcome back.
Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the ad break. YouTube premium subscribers, hope you enjoyed us nodding our head for a couple of seconds. What do we got this week?
Yes. Well, have you got an old pad for you? The stinger that you begged for from Lockie Pring. Don't want to annoy him. But I have got a top 05 this week, and it comes off. It's topical. It comes off the back of the fact that we played somebody who made us feel some stuff last year.
Yes.
That's the loose theme. It's the top 05 people who have left the club and made me feel something.
Oh, very good. Here we go.
All right, thanks to Lockie Pring, friend of the show.
Thanks, Lockie Pring. Overseas at the moment.
He is.
Couldn't come to the Cumberland Lounge on Saturday.
No.
When we miss you dearly.
We missed him very dearly, and we loved his rendition last week of Never Tear Us Apart, which they did play again at the game on the weekend, which was tremendous.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Very
and
good.
You know what else he said? He seems to think that because he's overseas, he's going to miss this big hype train that the Tigers are about to go on, and he reckons they're going to win 6 in a row.
If they win 6 in a row, we'll dip into the patron fund, and we'll keep you over there for as long as it takes to keep winning.
Might be in Bratislava or something, but yes, we'll keep you over there.
We'll see how we go. All right, so the top 05 people who have left the club and made me feel emotions coming in at number 1. Ivan Cleary. Yep. Heard of him?
Yes.
Yep. Left us hanging halfway through the 2018 season. He ended up leaving at the end of that season after letting go of several of our promising juniors to join his son at Penrith. So this is when the big four was still on the books. A few of these might kind of appear later in my top 05 countdown. We had Tedesco, we had Moses, Brooks, and Woods were all the ones we were trying to retain at the time.
Yep.
He played hardball with a couple of them, gave them some deadlines, and anyway, let go of a couple of them, and then he let go of himself with 2 years to go on his contract, went and joined his son at Penrith, went on one of the great premiership runs of all time. So I respect what he's done over there in one way.
Yep.
But, geez, I'm pissed off he didn't stick around and do it at our club.
Can you remind me, did he leave on his own accord, or did West ask him to walk? Or
No, he left.
It was like Penrith, Phil Gould has come and recruited him.
Phil Gould has left the building. He was out of there. And that's what ended up getting him back, because Gus sacked him the first time. So while Gus was there, it wasn't going to work.
Yep.
Gus moved on. And, one of the other guys, it was either the CEO or on the board.
Like a Corey Payne or
Someone of that ilk wanted to get him back on board, and it paid off for him. So still gets me a bit annoyed, and he gave it to a few Tigers fans and gave him a few gestures in the stands.
That's right.
Over the years.
He was famous for coining the on the bus term as well.
He
Do you
was.
remember that?
Yeah, I got a photo when I was living in Melbourne. I got a photo at the Melbourne members meet and greet with Ivan Cleary with my Mikey card He's like, what's this? I was like, this is what you used to get on a bus in Melbourne. And
Did he
then
appreciate it?
3 weeks later, he was gone. I must have tipped him over the edge with my shit chat. So I apologise, but that's kind of where the cookie crumbled on that one. But Ivan Cleary comes in at number 1.
Yeah, fair.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I'm just trying to find a little bit of audio here because it will support my next one.
I think I know who you're going to say. I was just about to find this audio for you.
Yeah. Coming in at number 2, Woodsy.
Yeah. I know
Left us at the end of the 2017 season. He was part of not really the clear out or the clean out, but all those 4 players wanted big money. And this is when Woodsy was firing. He was the New South Wales front rower. He was in the Australian team, playing exceptional footy. Probably as soon as he left the Tigers, his form sort of dipped. And, I wonder if there was some bigger things at play there or whatever. But for a while, I was pretty annoyed and upset. And I was, I remember he got booed as the captain when he signed that he was leaving to the Dogs.
Fair enough.
And then the Tigers sent an email to all the members saying, please don't boo the captain for the rest of the season.
We love booing, though.
We do.
Geez, we were good on the weekend.
Yeah.
That's the best booing I've seen.
We were solid.
80 minutes
Everyone
of booing.
lifted. I think some of them were Dogs fans as well. But,
I actually sat next to Connor Tracy and Viliami Kickout, and I think I heard them booing every time he touched
JT as well?
Yeah.
Anyway, Woodsy left. I was off it for a little while. Luke Keary, had a bit of a chat to him on...
It's good stuff.
When was it? Earlier in the week. Woodsy calls out Queensland Palookas. That won't be it.
I got quick access to it if you want me to find it.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yep. But Luke Keary asked him about, talk us through the when you left the Tigers, all that sort of stuff. If you had your time over, what would you sort of do?
Question, do you regret?
All right.
Question, do you regret not coming
to the Roosters?
Yeah.
No, I regret leaving the Tigers. Yeah,
You regret
leaving
leaving
the
the
Tigers.
Tigers?
Yes.
Why?
I was angry and I had a fallout with certain people at the club, and I always wanted to stay at that club. All my mates, in the area, they
Captain of the
love.
club.
Well, you know what it's like, Kez. You have it at the Souths. You have a fallout with people. You get the shits.
Yeah.
And you think
Very
in one way.
emotional
You're
with-
very emotional. If you had
How old were you?
I was 24.
Yeah.
25. Like if you
Testosterone
sit down and actually think about it, and you write down the pros, you write down the cons. You know what I mean?
You don't do that at that age.
Nah,
Yeah.
you just go, get me.
Yeah,
I want
you're
to knock this
fired
person
up
out.
and-
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
That's
if you
interesting
have
to
your
hear.
time back again, hopefully I could stay a one club player, but I ended up being 5.
How many series did you win? 1 or 2?
One.
Yeah. Would you give it up for a premiership?
Oh, I'd love to win it. For the Tigers, yes.
Yes.
I would give it up just to make the 8 for the Tigers. Be that side.
Good question. Do you regret?
Listening to that, I was like,
Where was that?
yeah, I know. Why haven't you said that sooner?
Yeah. What happened the last 10 years when you were bagging us?
I know. But
Left, right, and centre.
massive respect for him now.
No,
Again.
I've always respected. I've
still
always loved
respected
Woodsy.
him.
Yes,
But I didn't like it when he left.
yeah.
And then,
I think it's to your point. He left and you made you feel feelings, right?
Yeah.
Like it was such a horrible exit from the club, and everyone was kind of left scratching their heads. Like he's a boyhood Tiger. He's from the area. He's like 40%. He's like back fence Brown in a good footy player's body.
Yep.
He just loved the Tigers and he was all about it. And I think I heard him say there in the middle of that, I wanted to knock the person out. So he's obviously an emotional guy.
Yeah.
Which we all can be. And he's obviously let it get the best of him as a mid-20s kind of player. But, I mean, for him to say he would have rathered make the 8 with the Tigers than win a State of Origin series, that tells you all you need to know, right?
Huge revelation from Woodsy. So shout out to him. We should get him on one time. That'd be good.
I think we will.
Yep.
He's a busy man at the moment.
Yep.
Especially during the Origin period when he calls out Billy Slater every
That's right.
couple of days. So.
Queensland aren't doing any media with Triple M this year, so he should have a bit more free time off the back of that. But
I'd love to have him on. I think he's such a good character.
Our other close personal friend, Bo Ryan, who we met on the weekend as well. who was at the game.
You did? God, he was like a moth to the light with you.
Oh, just 2 West Tigers, both former wingers ourselves as well, just chewing the fat, which was good.
Hammy
Lovely
knows.
fella.
Yeah.
Lovely fella.
Yeah, he seems to be.
He didn't make my list, although I was pretty sad when he left as well. to be honest.
True. Yeah.
But anyway, that's number 2. Number 3, Mitch Moses. One of the big 4 that left. Ivan Cleary, before he left us, played a bit of hardball with him when Mitch requested the release. He goes, no, we need you, and made him play against his will, which I kind of liked and respected for about a month. Ended up going to the Eels. Has had a pretty good career at the Eels, I think it'd be fair to say. Played a fair bit of Origin footy now. Very, very good halfback. Would have been great to keep him, but made me feel some stuff at the time when he left. And probably since then, I haven't been as fired up at the footy as I am pretty much every year on Easter Monday when he gets out there, plays halfback against us, and also attempts to referee the game. This year was no exception.
Yeah,
where he was really getting stuck in. I took great pleasure. He kind of stopped goal kicking because he had a bit of an injury. But then at the end, when he thought it was going to be basically a penalty to win the game from 15 metres out straight in front, he took the tee back off his good close personal friend and former Tigers legend, Talon De Silva, kicked the goal, got pretty fired up, and then we ended up scoring and winning. I love that. He really gets a rise out of me. And every time I get to interview him and ask if he'll ever come back to the Tigers and stuff, he always says no. So with that in mind, he comes in at number 3 of the Tigers players that made me feel something when they left and continues to make me feel things now that they've left.
I'd say apart from LJ, who copped all that booing on the weekend, he probably is the most hated Tigers leaver. Had the ugliest exit, tends to play
Must be something to do with the agent.
Tends to play like prime Andrew Johns when he plays against us as well.
Lift.
Always lifts. And then I think just the whinging on top of it. Like the way he left and the whinging. I like seeing him play for New South Wales as a Blues fan. And I'm sure you as a Maroons fan hate to see him play for New South Wales.
I get that experience on 2 different occasions of him lifting when he comes up against my team.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, he really, really grinds my gears as a para player.
Yeah. Hell of a footballer. Imagine if we still had him kind of run around at number 7 with Luai at 6. And
there was that clip going around earlier this year that was Moses to Brooks to Teddy to Josh Adokar. But remember we did call out who was on the other wing. I can't remember then.
Who was it? Nofaluma or something?
No, worse. I remember Lockie McIntyre said that was a cosmic pull, whoever it was. So I think all that to say, we couldn't have kept them all.
No.
I think just
Zach
the way...
Sini or someone.
Oh, no, worse. The way he left and the way he's carried on since, deservedly part of this list.
Yes. Now, I left it kind of open to interpretation. It's the top 5 people who have made me feel emotions. They're not all anger.
No.
Sometimes emotions, there's so many emotions you can feel.
There are.
I'm not putting any on here that made me feel happy. I've already sort of positive emotions. But I was very, very sad, borderline inconsolable in 2006, about halfway through the year, when it was announced that one of our players, in fact, a few of our players, but one in particular, was going to go and become the marquee signing for the new expansion club coming in, the Gold Coast Titans. 6 months after we'd won a comp. And I was hoping he was going to stay forever and we're going to win multiple comps with him and Benji in the halves. Scott Prince, one of my favourite Tigers of all time. This one hurt. This one really hurt. He went up to the Gold Coast, did some great things with him. He was one of those players you could build a club around. He just won a comp. He was very young, played a very attractive style of footy, drew a lot of other players to the club. Like, yeah, sweet, I want to go and play footy in a team that's steered around by Scott Prince. You ended up having Preston Campbell was there. Matty Rogers went and played there a little bit as well. Anthony Frankie left from the Tigers also, a back rower who won and won a comp and ended up playing Origin.
Yep.
So, great player, an absolute highlights package. We were lucky to get to see him and Benji combine for 3 seasons in the halves, but would have been great to watch that for 5-10 years, But
I don't know if you saw it. There was an Instagram page recently that did felt a bit like an AI timeline, but if Prince stayed, what happens?
Yeah.
And it's
wow.
I don't know. Yeah, it was quite interesting. It was like this happens, he stays, like Teddy does this. So it was quite interesting, and it really did make you think. It's one of those ones where you kind of can't blame him. It's like the Luai thing. It's like, come and we'll build our club around you. Like you're that good. It's like quite the honor, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, I feel like he was there for 3 years, and like what we achieved in those 3 years is just crazy. And you must think that he thought, well, I've done kind of all I can here in a small period.
Yeah.
Might go face another challenge. So yeah, it was a feeling of sadness rather than anger when Princey announced he was leaving the club.
Yeah. So he comes in at number 4.
Yes.
In my top 05.
I'm surprised he's not 05th, to be honest. The way that you feel about him.
05, look, it's well-covered territory. I mean, I could go 2 ways here. I could do the obvious one, which we kind of experienced on the weekend again, or I could go a different avenue because it's too obvious. And we've just... What would you rather me do?
The non-obvious.
The non-obvious one?
I like a surprise.
All right. So, obviously, Lockie Gavin made us feel stuff. Well-covered territory. Probably our most listened to episode of the podcast.
But he's the inspiration for this.
The inspiration for the list. So, it feels a little bit...
Can't be in there.
Feels a little bit self-serving to have him in there.
Sure.
So another one that I was probably just, again, I wasn't angry. I was just disappointed to see him go because I knew how good he was going to be. And we saw the tip of the iceberg in his 90 games that he played for us. But James Tedesco leaving the club at the end of 2017, same time as Aaron Woods.
Yep.
Just around the same time as Mitch Moses as well.
Yep.
The one that we kept was Brooksy in the end.
We did.
Anyway, he goes over to the Sydney Roosters. He wins a couple of comps, wins a couple of Dally M's, goes on to captain the Blues, goes on to captain Australia to a World Cup win as well. All the stuff that I could tell quite early. I was like, as soon as I saw him play, obviously the first season he got injured, but that second sort of season, I was like, this guy is going to play for Australia, dominate, do it all. That one. I was like, oh God, couldn't we have just kind of kept him? Can't begrudge him though. Obviously,
No. It's another one of those ones where you go, fair enough.
It made sense for him to kind of go there, but and he was slightly more open to coming back to the Tigers when I quizzed him about it in Blues camp. So, and I kind of, yes, Queensland fan, all that sort of stuff. But when he had his moment the other night after being dropped from Origin a few years ago, I was kind of like, you know what? And I know he left the club and all this sort of stuff, but it almost couldn't have happened to a better bloke that he kind of got that moment.
It's so funny, isn't it? It's like seeing a Mitch Moses or a Brooks or anyone like that succeed after being at the Tigers. You're like, ugh, I don't like this. Seeing Teddy succeed, I'm like, I'm so proud of him.
Yep.
Like he genuinely comes across as such a good bloke. He put in 120% for the Tigers. He's one of those, I guess this list is all about people who kind of went on to great things in the NRL, but he's one of those wonder kids that came through the ranks at the Tigers and had huge raps on him and then kind of paid back a little bit to the club, the faith they put in him over 90 games. He is one of my favourite players ever. I was so happy that he got that moment as a Blues fan, obviously, on Wednesday night. Yeah, I couldn't begrudge him at all. I remember it happening and kind of tipping my hat to him, being like, all right. It's a little bit like the Luai situation where I'm like, okay, thanks for all you've done for us in a short amount of time, but yeah, I understand your decision. And yeah, I don't hold any grudges against Teddy, and a deserved 05 in the list.
Yep.
And I wish him nothing but the best, to be honest.
Yes. Well, that's it. That's my top 05 players that made me feel something when they left the club, inspired by the opposing number 7 on the weekend.
Yep.
And shout out to Guru for giving me that idea as well earlier
Oh,
today.
yes.
So,
well, he's the content king, isn't he?
he really is.
The
friend
rugby
of the
league
show.
guru. Now, we were going to talk about the Money Can't Buy experience here, but we kind of already did it. So let's get stuck in to potentially our favourite segment, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it. But make sure you go and follow One World Courier for the details on how to win that Money Can't Buy experience.
It's a very good point.
As well.
You really need to follow One World Courier to understand how to win. Now, we do have a new Raw Emotion intro.
Oh, do we?
Well, it's just Luai.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. So on the weekend, obviously, we got to catch up with close personal friend of the show and this week's One World Courier Delivery of the Week recipient. Here's what he had to say, a bit of a call to arms for all the punters out there.
Special guest. What's up, fam? Get your raw emotions in now. All right, let's go. R-O-A-R, by the way. Raw, yeah.
I reckon we could get maybe like an Adam Spaz or someone to mix that up into an intro.
West.Tigers_ from last year when they did that one of us doing the Taruva song.
Taruva chant.
That
yeah.
went unbelievably hard. If you're
Didn't
still
it?
listening to the show, damn it. I'd love to do some more stuff with him as well. He
Definitely.
was outstanding. But yes, let's get into the raw emotion for this week. Stacked field. Thanks for getting him in. The people listen to the skipper of the club's call to arms. We've got lots of good ones to get through here. I'm going to give the new board to Toby King. He sent us 2 voice messages. I personally thought your second one was better than your first, so that's the one that's going to get played today, Toby. Thanks for reaching out. Over to you.
Here's a fun fact for you boys. Lachlan Galvin has never beaten the West Tigers. Take that. Take that, Lachlan. You absolute football player. Yeah. We're going to be polite and we're going to be respectful, but you know how we feel, Lockie.
You absolute football player.
Absolute. Oh, I was honestly tensing up just
Yeah,
then.
I could see you squirming over there.
Wondering what he was about to say.
I like that. I think I'm going to incorporate that in my vocab now. You absolute football player. Strike the fear of God into someone and then actually give him a pretty gentle kind of slap on the wrist.
You're just telling them what they are.
Yep. Can't argue that. But look, stats don't lie. 0 from 2. Good that he's gone to get some better coaching, though. That's been good.
What I really enjoyed about Lockie on the weekend as well is, yes, he got booed every time he touched the ball. Yes, he got given a try that wasn't a try.
I was saying Boo Owens.
But what was the best thing was sitting next to the Bulldogs bench, the injury injury-ravaged Bulldogs bench, your Sean O'Sullivans, your Marcelo Montoyas,
Your Viliama Kickows.
your Viliama Kickows, your Connor Tracy's.
Your
They're all
Jason Taylors.
sitting. Jason Taylor and the coaching staff, they're all sitting within 1.5 meters of where we were sitting. And every time he'd do something not even bad, but not good, you'd go, oh, that is worth the money.
Yeah.
What a player. Like he'd turn someone on the inside or he'd throw a little short ball. Oh, mate, he is so good. And you could just tell. I think one of them actually squared up to me a little bit towards the end. But yeah.
Well, Sean O'Sullivan was very close to knocking you out. He was standing in front of us as you're above the dugout, and 3 or 4 times you went, "Hey, Sean," and he'd like turn around thinking it was someone he knew, and you went, "Go Tigers." First 2 times he was kind of like sort of into it, and then the rest of it he was just like, "Oh boy." So shout out
It's
to
a
Sean.
shame. I really like Sean Sullivan.
So do I.
Sean O'Sullivan. Great player.
Great player.
I'd take him at the Tigers. Maybe that's enough to get him here
Yeah.
to the Tigers.
Yep. Or you might have blown the deal by
I
being
could
a
have-
little bit too
yeah.
persistent with it.
Imagine if he came out and said, "There's one bloke."
Yeah.
It ruined
I was this
everything.
close to signing, but one of your fans ruined it. All right, off to Josh Huckstep, who wasn't happy with the refereeing, didn't quite nail the insult that he was going for at the end here.
Boys, that was a hard attack and a joy to watch at the same time. Just get that ref to go to Specsavers, because fuck me. Oh, and that touchy as well. Just get Specsavers to fucking sponsor, the footy, because some of these refs are so blind that even fucking Charles Ray could see it better than that. Anyway, we got there in the end, boys. On to the next round. Over.
Shout out to Charles Ray. Oh, it's good stuff. He's saying what we're all thinking, kind of.
So
Didn't quite stick the landing, but I think the sentiment was there.
I love that Jamie Foxx movie, Charles Ray.
Yeah.
That's so good. Even Charles Ray could see that. Even Wonder Stevie could have seen that. Good on you, Hucky.
It's good stuff. Thanks, Hucky.
Man, that really makes me laugh.
But he's got a point there, Hucky. So,
He does.
Shout out to you. Thanks for reaching out.
Specsavers,
You
please.
just lost the One World Courier branding there. I get to whack that
what?
back on the
Can't believe I dropped this.
yeah.
Whoops. Just put it back on here.
Yeah, deliver it back on there like they always deliver. All right. I'm going to hand over to friend of the show, Jaden Taylor. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Oh.
He's pretty fizzed, fair to say,
Nice.
about
Weren't we all?
Yep, about us going to Vegas. I'll let him explain
Okay.
first, and then I'm going to play another clip that he sent through off the back of it. I hope we don't get done for a copyright infringement, but I think we're going to be fine.
Great.
Professors, how are we? What an awesome win over the Doggies. But in honour of us going to Vegas next year, I've done a little cover of the legend himself, Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds. Here we go.
Now, I was a little bit nervous about will we be able to post this and monetize it, because we've been done a few times in the past for playing music. This really does sound like a karaoke version, so I think we're going to be sweet. So over to Jaden Taylor with his version of, I think it's Suspicious Minds.
Okay. Yeah.
We're caught in a drought. I won't look back, because I'll always trust you, Benji.
Oh.
Why can't you see what the ref's doing to me? 'Cause I believe we're making the A.
Sort of.
We can go on forever,
He's pretty good.
missing the top eight.
With what?
The top eight.
Not top 8.
The top 8.
Won't get there this year, making the top 5.
Top 5. Shout out to you, JT.
JT.
Love it. Love it. Hopefully we'll see you
Amazing
over there
stuff.
on the Glitter Strip next year.
Now, when I got married in 2022 in Vegas, Elvis Presley was there.
Oh.
Now, I always thought he was dead, but he married my wife and I in the Little White Wedding Chapel in North Vegas. And he did a cover of Suspicious Minds that wasn't half as good as that.
Yep.
So Jaden Taylor.
Anyone who wants to get married next year when the Tigers are playing, DM us or DM Jaden Taylor. He will sort you out.
Well, this is another thing that I said to my wife. I said, the next time we go to Vegas will be a wedding anniversary. Obviously, I'm going with you. Then the Tigers announced they're going to Vegas in February 2027, which is, I wouldn't say 4.5 years is an iconic wedding anniversary.
4.5 mark. Halfway to 9 years. Well, maybe that'll be Win, Learn or Draw Ladies Day next year.
Well,
Take the girls
I
over
invited her. She politely declined already. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Haven't asked mine yet, but I'll see how we go.
You may as well try.
All right. I'm going to head to Stubbo now, who I like Stubbo. What he's got here is basically a list of the cups that we won on the weekend. So
Oh, yeah, nice.
Over to Stubbo.
Stubbo's good.
Hammy, more very happy Stubbo here. Obviously, very happy when we win and we don't learn. The Lockie Galvin Cup is secured. The Matt Utai Cup. The Mitch Brown Cup. The Aaron Woods Cup. Can't really think of any more right now, but I'm sure there's a few. Look, we look so much better with Appy at the helm. Buller being back. It just seemed to stabilise the ship. We were not rudderless. We were with rudder, if that makes sense.
It does.
Just had a crack, had a dig. A few calls against us, a few calls with us. That's footy. Cameron Sorrello can eat it, and up the fucking Tigers.
Yeah. Well said, Stubbo. Well said.
Stubbo.
Are there any other cups that you can kind of think of that he might have missed there?
I mean, Jarrell Skelton.
Yep. The Jesse Sue Cup.
Oh, nice.
The Ava Siamanu Fungi Cup.
Nice
as
one.
well, I would have also accepted.
Yes, I'll take that. Corey Payne Cup.
Corey Payne Cup is a good one.
Yep.
There's another kind of back row kind of guy. Let us know in the comments who else have we missed there from the
A back rower. I reckon you're onto something there.
and the Tigers. Anyone leaping out at you, Matty? Corey Thompson Cup,
Corey Thompson.
even though that was also the Titans and Tigers Cup.
Yep. I think we got all the notable ones.
So many to choose from.
There seriously is.
So many to choose from. But thanks, Stubbo, for your message. Always good to hear from Stubbo. And he's always a bit more up and about when we've had a win.
He is.
Fantastic.
He is.
Troy Maguire, over to you, my good friend. Go and check out the Groin Strain podcast if you're looking for something a little bit different. He sent 2 voice notes. Your second was better than your first, so that's the one I'm going to play.
Nice.
Over to you, Troy. You had a bit of feedback for Cam Serraldo.
Hey guys, just a add on to my previous spelled ROAR emotion. Just listened to Serraldo's press conference, and he complained about about 5 decisions or something, which were all correct, by the way, if you look at them properly. But he's a frustrated coach, so suck eggs, mate. Yeah, and look, he didn't complain about the 7 restarts to a 0 that his team received, despite them jumping offside for about, I'd say about 60 of the 80 minutes played today. Jay and not square at marker, jumping out from marker and just jumping offside. And they call it line speed. It's just jumping offside. Serraldo, suck eggs. Fuck off. Tiger.
I noticed that as well. I was like, geez, their line speed's impressive, but that actually makes more sense.
Yep.
That it's just jumping offside.
Yep, for sure.
Good call, Troy. How's the groin strain going?
I haven't listened in a couple of weeks. Yourself?
Yep. No, yeah, I'll have to tune back in.
Yep.
One of the great podcasts.
It is. Make sure you give it a go. All right, Ethan Shepherd, long time listener, first time raw emotioner.
Okay.
These are our last 3
Let's go,
today.
Shep.
G'day, boys. Long time, first time. My raw emotion after that game is no wonder they're called the Bulldogs, because they're cheating dogs.
Yep.
Crichton putting the finger up and of course I scored.
He's whinging, wasn't
Nowhere near the try line.
Nah.
We got little puppy fucking Galvin, not in the same postcode as a try line. He's knocked it on too.
Yep.
And that current one, he could have killed Luai.
Yeah.
He could have been killed. No, they're soft as dogs. But I don't even think he puts the ball down either on that current
Told ya.
current effort. So, what's doing, boys? Anyway, think we're winning the comp again? Yeah, maybe. Anyway.
Hope you're going okay at the end there, Ethan. I think I got attacked by something.
Tiger pig
Yeah.
hybrid there.
Yeah. Man Bear Pig. Shout out to South Park.
Shout out Man Bear Pig. Al Gore. Al Gore telling us to be afraid of the Man Bear Pig.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it though.
I like it, Ethan. You can
And
stay.
a great debut.
Really good debut.
Like an Ethan Roberts debut.
Hopefully
Ethan
it's more of an
Shepherd
Ethan Roberts debut than a Brooksy debut where you started strong and then left a bit.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, over to Backfence Brown, who sent us through some thoughts on the game. These came through at 2:11 a.m. on Sunday morning. So
brilliant.
Just thought I'd give you that context.
No, yeah, I'm happy with that.
I had a song ready in case we lost, but we fucking won. Nonetheless, Jared Goff, more like fucking Jared fuck off, up the say barge. Did we not notice the amount of try-saving tackles? He gets a penalty for the team. Like, what are we doing? Why aren't we on the back of the boat? That's right, the boat. Best of all time. He's a gun. He's my sea barge. Bloody go. 2040, fucking West Side is like, die. All aboard the same barge. Also, update on Never Tear Us Apart. We're getting there. Don't you worry. I've been chatting with the CEO, Mr. Sean Mellencamp.
Wow, I got a direct line in.
Backfence Brown is on his way to performing the greatest West Tigers remix of all time. Let's go.
Huge.
Massive.
Well, that's interesting. Though he's got a direct line into the CEO. He's a mover and shaker, Backfence Brown. I've always known
I'm not
that.
surprised. The guy's the most connected man in rugby league, isn't he?
Well,
it sounded a lot like he was maybe dropping a bit of a Setu too there.
It did.
I think he might have been in it. It sounded very echoey.
It did. It did.
Yeah, a bit of a number two.
He was taking the two, potentially. Put it that way. But good to hear from Backfence Brown. Bit of late night thoughts from him there. Good on you, mate. Good to hear from you.
Always a pleasure, especially after a win.
Looking forward to hopefully hearing you burst out that song on the sideline
Yeah,
at
that'd
some
be
stage
nice.
this year. All right. Over to the first Immortal now. From the second Immortal to the first Immortal.
Wow.
A longer one. In for a bit of a treat today from Reece Smith. Over to you, my good friend.
Good morning, Vietnam. A bit of change of scenery for the Immortal here at 6:45 in the AMs. Shoes off, walking to get a coffee. Bit of Freddie Fittler earthing work is commencing. Shout out to Chester the Molester, one of the great all-time calls in rugby league history. But look, Saturday's victory, famous victory, had shades of Benny Sharp about it, screaming, be gritty, be fucking gritty. There was so much blood flowing below the hips. It was ridiculous. When the Tongan tank, a.k.a. Sanili Satili Tupanua, every time he got the ball, I really thought, shout out to the council, one of the great all-time ruins of a voicemail there. So 54 seconds. Look, you know, last thing, pull one out for Cameron Serraldo. Look, man said he's going to write a letter, a stern letter to the NRL about the refereeing. Let me tell you something, Mr. Serraldo. When your thug of a back rower tries to break my Pookie Bear skipper's leg from that was absurd. He should have been sent off for that. That was worse than the hit in Origin. But don't come around here being a thug on my ground, taking out my captain, taking out his leg. Mate, you deserve it. So save your ink in your feathered pen, Mr. Serraldo. Tigers, 13 plus. We're back. We win the comp. Oh, shit. I'm still a bit sick. Sorry, boys.
Good to hear from him.
Winfluenza, no doubt.
Shout out to the council there for ruining the voice.
Yeah, I know. And it must have been a quiet day for the Immortal if he's going to get a coffee at 6:45 barefooted.
Yep. Must be nice.
Yeah. Wow. Not a lot of painting
About to have
getting
a
done.
kid as well. First
You're
Immortal.
Joking.
Yeah.
An Immortal Junior.
Yep. The first.
Unbelievable. Reece Smith Jr., surely.
Yep. His heir. Looking forward to meeting him at some stage. But that's it. That's Raw Emotion.
Mate, great
This week,
crop.
if you want to be in there, involved in it, send us a voice note on the Win, Learn or Draw Instagram page, and that's the best way to do it. We'll get to the best ones every week. Thank you to everyone who contributed. A few we couldn't get to, but we'll do our best to mix it up week on week.
Yes, very good. The people responded to the skipper's call.
They did.
It's a very good crop there, Hammy. Great to hear from all of you. Let's go to a quick ad break, and we'll look towards the Panthers game for a quick moment after this. Right, so how are we feeling?
Pumped. So you're going to be away this weekend?
Yeah, I'll likely be in God's country, Ulladulla. Local dialect says that means safe harbour.
Nice.
So if you ever want to go to it, harbour.
Alex, safe harbour. I will be in town talking to Paul from One World Courier, who says he'll be at the game and potentially has got some tickets. I will get my people to talk to your people, Paul, if you're listening this far in the pod.
He would be.
Yep. I will highly likely take you up on that. I'd love to come. 2 p.m. Sunday out at the 10th.
Yep.
Home game for us.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. Obviously, the Panthers, they've lost one game all season. They just beat the team coming second last week, having rested Nathan Cleary, Isaiah Yeo, and Brian To'o, their 3 best players. They beat them comfortably. Well, not comfortably. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was
but
a good game, yeah.
They accounted for them.
Yep.
$2.55 to win the comp. It'll be their 5th comp in 4 years if they were to do it.
4th comp in 5 years. 5 years. 5 years.
No, they've already won 4.
Oh, 5th comp.
So if they were to win this
5th
year.
comp in 6 years.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
5th in 6 if
Gotcha.
they were to do it this year.
Gotcha.
$2.55 after 13 rounds
So
of footy.
we're longer odds to win this game than they are to win the entire competition.
Yep. Yep. So it sort of begs the question, how do you see this one unfolding this week, and what is your prediction? Cleary comes back in. Yo comes back in. You'd imagine Bizza comes back in. Yeah. For us, Macassini goes out.
Yep.
Twile probably doesn't play.
Yep. And Sione Fine's out.
Sione Fine is out to go with Sam Weller, Adam Dewey, and a couple others as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Geez, a lot to consider. A lot to consider there. Probably the greatest team of the NRL era, potentially even
Salary
since rugby
cap.
league began in 1908. Looking as hot as ever at the moment. As you said, winning with a weakened squad. Do you know what? I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to go Tigers 13 plus.
Yep. They say
I just
great.
have a good feeling that we have made Parramatta Stadium our own.
Yep.
They call it their home ground. We call it ours. It's neither of our home grounds, but we're going to own it on Sunday at 2 p.m.
Yep.
13 plus Tigers. Flaxxy, potentially if we win 13 plus, has to not cut his hair for 2 years.
Yep. I like it. I think that's fair.
What about you, Hammy? What do you think the result's going to be?
It's funny you say that, because I'm kind of my thoughts are sort of cut from a similar cloth. I'm going with a 13 plus.
Nice.
Which is paying $12.50. It's almost $1 a point there.
But you got against the Warriors at $15.
I did. No big deal. Stop bringing it up, but I did. And I'm going to lock it in again for this game on the weekend. They're the team coming second. So we get up for the teams up the top. So
have we beaten Knights a top 4 as well?
Yep.
So we've beaten most of the top 4.
We have. We beat the Chooks last year at Twiley Stadium. They're also in the top 4. So Tigers 13 plus for me is kind of where I'm leaning. In fact, I'll lock that in now. And I'll hopefully have a great view of it in the Cumberland Lounge with Paul from One World Courier. Matty, we haven't gone to you too much in this episode, but would love to get your thoughts.
I'd love to get a mutual view, you know, someone who's not biased.
No skin in the game.
No, I knew this was coming, so I've been doing some maths the whole episode. I've been crunching some numbers, and
Nice.
I've come up with Tigers 13 plus.
Yes.
Love it. Great stuff. Can't argue with that.
No. Well, I know. And I'm sure if he spends an entire hour doing the maths, then he can't be wrong.
Yep. He's been very quiet over there with his abacus.
And I don't know if you see a lot of the clips that say like your Supercoach playbook put up, but Matty is on fire this year.
Oh,
yeah.
So
Thanks for the tip.
So let's clip up all the times he said Tigers 13 plus and pull them together.
Or just the ones that have fitted our narrative. But, hopefully this weekend is one of those.
It will be.
Yep.
It will be. Thank you, Hammy.
Yep.
Looking forward to seeing you next week.
Yes, likewise.
For the episode.
Yeah, we'll do Monday Arvo. Will be next week's episode. There'll be another Monday afternoon one, public holiday. But we'll come in and do that with Matty, thankfully.
Yep.
And as our close, personal, friendly show said to us on the sideline this week, top 8, here we come.